We're doing it. We are live. Another random live. No warning. No scheduling. No promoting. So we'll see. We'll see if anybody shows up. I have to do a little bit of work. Requires me sitting here. So I figured if I could get, one or two people to hang out with me, that would be lovely. Paul! Paul is here. Paul, I know you're working. I mean, I don't know. You probably finished your shipping already, but thanks for jumping in, Paul. Are you still working? Yo, Tom, what is going on? Retro Obsessed in the house. I know it's early for you, Tom. Have you maintained your hours yet, Tom? Because you did that one long stream and then you haven't streamed again, have you? I know things have been busy with work, but Christy, hi Christy, good evening. Man, 3 whole people in here. Looks like not too late or random after all. Right. Angie, I'm listening, so I'm here. Nice, Angie, thank you. Good. I don't really expect you guys to talk to me a whole lot. Every now and then it might be good. I'm gonna try my best to not be deadly silent. But I'm making mystery packs, mystery lots for my Pokemon stream. So I'm putting cards together, and I like to get a really nice, well-rounded worth of cards. So it takes me just a little while. It's more me like having fun, really. So, Christy, how are you? What are you up to? You do need to take pics. Hey, we'll take some pictures. I don't know how long this is going to take me. I mean, I could finish in 30 minutes or I can linger it out for about an hour. So we'll just play it by ear, waiting for the dryer to finish doing its thing. So are you home already, Paul? Are you kind of getting ready for bed? No, been crazy busy working nights to try to get more listings since eBay has basically been a standstill for me recently. Yeah, that's kind of going around right now. That's kind of going around. I mean, that's good that you're still working, hard to get listings up. I mean, you have to, like, you can't let it get you down. But I'm a mess. I'm like, I hope I'm not like all sweaty under my arms. I went running earlier. About 30 minutes ago, I got back, and instead of like taking a shower and being clean and relaxed, I figured I would get my work done first. So I'm glad that this is not like smell-a-thon because I probably smell ratchet. What is going on? Not sure. Hello. Good evening to you. A late night friend for sure. What's not has changed their shipping. All the heavier stuff hasn't been selling at all. Yeah, no, Tom, it's not just you. It's not just you. Whatnot, there is definitely a slowdown on Whatnot. Just like eBay and Poshmark and anything else where, I mean, right now everybody's out. They're having fun. They're going outdoors. They're not really like on their phones or watching streams, or unless you're, selling beach stuff, beachwear. It's kind of just slow everywhere. So it's not just you. I know the shipping has affected a little bit for media, but it's definitely not just you. It's very slow. I've had 2 back-to-back slow streams. Tomorrow will be the 3rd stream this week, and I'm hoping it goes a lot better. I'm trying to add in some extra fun and goodies. So hopefully it stays okay. No, my warehouse dryer. I got 50 totes free of clothes. Wow, did you get that box from Sundays of clothing? Jeez, that's a lot of clothes, Paul. Been listing on Mercari and eBay, so I'm getting a few sales again. Nice. Yeah, I've actually heard Mercari is doing well. I have not listed on Mercari in maybe like 2 months or so. And I had 2 sales. I had 2 sales the past 2 weeks, which it's not a lot or anything, but still, for not listing at all, That's pretty good. Macy, what in the world are you doing awake, Macy? Hello. Are you on summer vacation? I'm sure that's why you're awake. Hi, Macy. How are you? Listing 15 to 25 items a day, 15% sell, and 20% promos. 20% promoted? Jeez. Yeah, you might, I don't know, you might as well kind of bring that down a little bit if sales still are very slow with that high of a promotion. Because what you have is probably just what people don't really need right now. They're not spending extra money. Finally hit 1,100 items though on eBay. So hey, nice. There you go. That's a plus, right? I mean, as long as you sell it, as long as you're selling those items, it's always nice. Hard time to be a full-time. Yeah, it is. It is. But I'm glad you got on Whatnot. At least it's another little bit of an outlet. That box is somewhere in my death pile. You haven't even opened it, Paul. Oh, did you? I didn't see. I'm using Paul. You know, like I do everything with my phone. I'm using my phone to stream. So, and I'm not gonna open up Instagram because then if I push too many buttons on my computer, I messed something up somehow. So, Kim, hey Kim. Yeah, this is where all the cool kids are. The best of the best, the elite, right here. Been testing different numbers just to see, so I'm turning it down. Oh yeah, yeah, there you go. No, that's good. That's good. Retro, definitely. Um, I do that all the time, and you got to try different things, test it around. Charles, what's going on, Charles? How are you? I'm about to go to sleep, just dropping in and say hi. Yeah, I know you're my time zone. It's midnight for you. Thank you, Charles, for stopping in. I hope you have a good night. How have you been, Charles? If you have, you know, if you have another minute or two left in you, I'm just curious if you've been good. I hope you've been good. Stop the stream and open my text. I'm not gonna even try. I was gonna try to swipe down, but if you sent me a text versus an IG, you know, I'm not gonna. If I scroll down, I'm probably gonna like close it out or something. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, Paul. Zygon, what is going on, Mark? Thank you for jumping in here. Hello, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in my stream earlier. Also, I'm gonna get your hat shipped out tomorrow. Thank you very much. The back of the bus cruise here. yeah, the cool kids, right? We're always the kids on the back of the bus. So I'm going through some cards. I'm trying something different. Besides Paul, maybe Charles, if Poopy Nostalgia is still in here. Zygon, are you really big into cards, trading cards? I don't know. I know you like kind of ephemera and, you know, a little bit more maybe vintage style items, but yeah, I'm gonna get nows during my auction, just to see, just to have them there. They're gonna be different mixed lots, buy it nows of mystery lots, mystery packs. So I'll have different tiers. I'm gonna have a $5, a $10, and a $25 buy it now. The $5 will be 10 cards. The 10 and the 25 will be 5 cards a piece, but they're gonna be at the value. So it's just a mystery. It's just fun. So you're going to be guaranteed at least that value range for the buy it now. It's just going to be something for fun to see if anybody's interested in it, to see if anybody would want to do it. Just something different. I don't really put too many buy it nows in my auction. Well, I don't do really many buy it nows at all. But I'm going to try this. So I'm going through all of my cards and I'm trying to find the right value flow for each tier. Base set Zard is not in the $25 value. No, it's not. But almost that good. Almost that good. Stuff's almost that good. Yeah, I am going to have a mixture. I'll give you a little bit of sneak peek, Paul. Not much, though. Not much. I don't want to show you too much. But I'm going to have a mixture of like some XY. I'm going to have like some XY and black and white celebrations. So some of the GX and EX cards you don't see too often. And then like some of the kind of more rares from some of those sets. So it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. And I have packs for the mystery card pick. I have packs, I have pins, I have little toys. So I have a lot of stuff that I'm bringing out. Thanks for the smoking deal, Zygon. Thank you, thank you. No, I appreciate it. I'm glad that I can move stuff out quick, make a little money, and keep it rotating. You know, keep the cash flow going. NP Pro Neck. NP Pro. You're a new name to me. I don't know your name, NP. But you know Zygon. What is going on? So Mark, is that another Mark? NP, are you Mark? Hello, Mark and Mark. Double Mark action tonight. Jen, you're bigger than the Pokemon. My son was given a big binder full of Pokemon cards, all from don't know the easiest way to see if he has anything good, but the binder was found in a basement. If the binder was found in a basement, that's already like a good tip that you got some stuff good. If you see some, we're all from 92, 2004. That's a really good age range, because a lot of Pokemon wasn't really hot. Like there was a die down period where it wasn't super big, so they weren't making as many packs. They weren't producing as many packs. They weren't selling as much. So the inventory for packs during that time frame were scarce. So some of those could actually be really good. The easiest way to see if he has anything good, I mean, honestly, a lot of, like, there might be some level X cards, some prime cards, anything that's shiny, but like really cool shiny, not just like people see something like this. Let me show you this one. This is decent, but people see something like this and they're like, oh, that's hollow, that's shiny, that's reflective. So they think that this should be worth a lot, or should be worth, you know, something really good. And it's not. This right here is probably like a 35-cent card. But when you see something, you know, like this is worth looking up. When it's like a full art graphic on there. So those would be the cards. I would just scan a few of those, Tom. I would just scan a few of those and see the price value, what sets that they pull up from. Even just if you see some of the sets, like look up some of the symbols on them and see which sets they're from. The sets alone will tell you if they have value or not. You can look how much packs are going for those sets. And if packs are going for anywhere over $20 for a pack, then the cards in there are going to be worth pretty good money. I love me a good sneak peek. Misha, hello, Misha. Good evening, girl. I know you're the same time frame as me, but you are definitely a night owl. Do you work tomorrow, Misha? Tomorrow's Friday. Do you work? Are you off? Danny, long time no see. Danny, how have you been? How are you? Are you still reselling, Danny? You and Sarah? I am. I actually bought your very first lot you sold. Did you really? Mark, like my very first lot that I sold today? Or like ever? That's so cool. Thank you very much. If you bought my very first lot today, then let me know. I'll send you something extra. Thank you. Thank you for coming in to my channel. Yeah, Project is one of the. Oh, nice. Okay. I like it, Sal. Hi, Sal. Sal, anytime I see your name pop up, it just makes me happy. Anywhere, in any live. You just make me happy. I know you got some goodies. Cheating on poor Tim. I have no idea about Pokemon. You have no. Oh yeah, 1992. Yeah, in my head, I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking 10 years. Yeah, 1992. They didn't even exist in Japan. The Pocket Monsters. When did the Pocket Monsters? I think Pocket Monsters were 95. So Japan, they started in 96, and then in the US, they started in 98. So yeah, it might be 2002. That's because when I read that in my head, I was reading 2002. I have to double check. Yeah. If they're 1992 and they're Pokemon in English, they're probably fake. They they might be fake, but yeah, I read it as 2002. So if it's 2002, it's good. Yeah, I use CGC TCG player a lot. For Pokemon, TCG player works. It works well enough. A solid price average. The condition, of course, the condition depends. The price and value depend on the condition a lot, but TCG player is good. So I have a shiny magnet from Fossil, which is in great condition. $1 million, Paul. Give or take $100. I fractured my spine and bedridden. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks, Danny. I'm so sorry. Mark, you purchased my first lot ever? That's so cool. Thank you. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have you been in my stream since? What is it NP Pro Neck and whatnot? Is that who you are and whatnot? Write it down. Sorry everyone. I don't maintain the chat very well, and obviously if I can't even maintain the chat by just focusing on the chat, I can't really work well either. First time on whatnot today, Sal. Nice. Well, seems like you got some good deals. I don't know anything about glass. I was just there for Erin to hang out and learn. Erin is like low-key really knowledgeable. I like it because she doesn't really flaunt how knowledgeable she is. She just knows stuff. I remember too at the end. Okay, yeah, Misha. If you get like maybe 4 hours during the night and then take a nap during the day, I get it. Yeah, TCG. CGC. I was looking at slabs earlier. Does anybody do slabs? Does anybody have a preference in slabs between like the main ones, CGC, PSA, and Beckett? I was really trying to decide which one I like better. Oh, nice, Misha. Good. Okay. Mark, NP Pro Mark, I have your name down. If you jump in again, no obligation or anything, but if you jump in again, if you purchase anything, let me know. I'll send you something extra. I'm doing, I do my card auctions on Fridays. So tomorrow I'm excited because tomorrow I'm doing, it's just Pokemon, which is kind of been the norm. So Paul and I, Philly Flipper, have kind of been piggybacking off of each other. So he started the winner's choice for cards. And I've never seen that done for trading cards before, for singles. So he told me that he was going to try it. And I was like, well, that's interesting. It might be fun. It might work. I don't know. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So I started doing that. And now I want to do it with like, I have a couple boxes of miscellaneous random cards from a lot of different sets. So next Friday, I'm still going to do cards. I'm still going to do it on Friday, but I'm going to change it up. Instead of just doing Pokemon, I'm going to do everything. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do winner's choice and put like a stack of Yu-Gi-Oh, a stack of Pokemon, a stack of Dragon Ball, whatever I have. And then winner can choose, or if I'm just going to auction everything off like, regular, normal, individually. So if you like either one of those, I am going to have some sports also, not a whole lot. I'm not real big into sports, but I have some sports cards. I have some little tobacco cards. Mark, if he was in there earlier when I showed a little sneak peek for next Friday. So check those out. But yeah, if you jump in or if you get anything from me, I'll send you something extra. That's really cool. I'm sorry. I should have wrote down. I should have wrote down like my very first sale exactly. I mean, I think I can actually go back and check. I should be able to go back and check. Oh, hello, Tommy. Good evening. Yeah, I was gonna say good morning because it's technically AM for you, but it's AM for me too. So, are you working, Tommy? Or are you slacking off? I've been behind PSA and Becky. I don't like BCCG either. I also have. So this is a TCGC, which it's not even like, I don't think there's some brands on Whatnot you're not even allowed to list as buy it nows, like in the actual buy it now section, not during the stream. And I think this is one of them that you can't because it's not like validated enough. But it's still, I mean, you can change the color of the slab. So that's kind of cool because if the main card is blue, then you could have a blue slab. If it's green, green slab. You know what I mean? So vice versa. But I don't like this. I don't like the label at all on this one. And then, of course, these are cheap. CGC is really cheap. I think I'm going to do an actual test and send the same amount of cards into each of the 3 big graders. And I'm going to send them in same time. And I'm going to try hard to pick like same kind of condition. And then I'm going to see first, like, you know, which ones I get back quicker, how much each one comes out to, like the total cost, and do like an actual comparison on price, on time, and then on quality and on grade. Because I really want to decide which one I like the best and for what. All of the young crowd is really liking CGC a lot. And I think that's because they're not super serious into card collecting. They think of it more as like an investment. So they're just going with what's kind of cheap and quick. But some say that they really prefer the slabs. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I like Beckett the most, but their slab is also the thickest, which if you're holding it and stuff, it doesn't feel as sleek. But if you're just looking at it, I love the Beckett label the most. Sal, you have to buy from me, Sal, for me to send you something extra. So you can go buy some Pokemon cards from me tomorrow. Oh, you like the decimal on CGC? See, I don't like that PSA doesn't have a 0.5 grading scale. I like that a lot on Beckett, and even CGC has the 0.5, I think. I'm converting my inventory SKUs with YouTube. A decal? I don't have a decal. Is that a thing? Do a lot of people have decals? Like, I mean, I have a sticker. I have a sticker. I don't have a decal though. If that, maybe that's what you mean. I don't know. I'm converting all my inventory SKUs with YouTube Gaming Friends decals and use their names as SKUs for inventory. That is really cool though. I have a whole envelope full of all of the stickers from anybody on YouTube, eBay, Instagram that I've purchased from before or that have sent me stickers, and I have no idea what to do with them yet. Paul, I'm gonna have my own stream for magic. Let me show, since you're like a magic expert. Hang on a second. Okay, so they were not all magic cards. They were very nice Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly, which I'm very glad about because I like the Yu-Gi-Oh community a lot on Poshmark on Whatnot. They're a little bit more hardcore collectors, and they also seem to have more money. So I mean that's nice. And most of them seem to be, there's a lot more buyers on Whatnot for Yu-Gi-Oh than there are sellers. So I think that's a huge thing. So that's why I'm trying to transition into different categories, because Pokemon, everybody's selling now. Anybody who collects and buys are also selling. And that's great to have people come in and support you for you, or because, you know, it's fun, or because maybe you supported them. But ultimately, I need the majority of my crowd to be buyers, so versus sellers. But I made these. I don't know if they're anything at all good, Paul. Everybody's gonna get bored because I'm just gonna be talking about cards. Oh, the monkeys cards. Yes, yeah, those are really cool. Like I'm bringing out. You were on someone else's channel, I believe. It was maybe. Wait. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Yeah, I used to do like co-hosting on certain YouTube lives every now and then. And I think my very first one was with Louis. I think that was my very first auction, maybe. I don't know, because I remember being pretty nervous on that one. Yeah, and I did. I sold a lot of sealed McDonald's. Yeah. No, I'm trying to avoid a heart attack. Wait, you're leaving in 45 minutes? What time is the flight? Okay, so what, you're an hour ahead, Tommy? 1:20, 40, 2 o'clock? How far is the airport? Are you driving to, like, you know, a far airport or something? I didn't think planes left that early. Oh, yeah, yeah. So some of these are really cool. Yeah, Mark Zygon told me about these earlier. But I have all of these, and this is just like a portion of it. Like, these are all magic, but I've pre-made just lots of like 75 cards. I haven't really looked up the value on these, but if I don't get to it by next Friday, then that's fine because I have a shit ton more to go through. But then I also have some Warhammer. There was Warhammer. Oh, they're called decals here. Okay, stickers. Yeah, Tom, I can send you I'm working on new stickers because I have like a new label design. So the stickers that I had was just kind of like a test round. So I only had like 25 of them or something. I think I have 1 or 2 of those left. If not, but I'd rather send you like the new design. So hopefully I can get that situated soon. Wait, what? Just 1 pack? Oh, okay, okay. Man, you guys have a good. Yeah, then it had to be. It had to be with Luis and Louie. Yeah, I think I was like excited, but like I don't know. I'm sure most people get like that. Like I don't actually feel nervous. Like mentally, in my brain, I don't feel nervous. I just get so excited for like something new and the unknown to where like my body gets nervous. I don't know if that makes any sense, but what was I looking for? Oh, does anybody know if World of Warcraft is pretty popular? They board at 6 a.m., 1.5 hours. Jesus. Well, that's gonna suck. 1.5 hour there, 1.5 hour back on no sleep. And are you gonna pass out like as soon as you get home, or you're gonna stay up and do work and other stuff? Yeah, I have World of Warcraft also. A big old, bunch of these. But I don't know. Does anybody know if World of Warcraft does well? I know Magic the Gathering can do very well. There's not actually a category for World of Warcraft on Whatnot. So that leads me to believe that they're not super in demand right now. But I have MetaZoo. I have some Garbage Pail Kid sticker. I have a random rookie Lamar Odom card. This was in my own collection binder from, you know, childhood. I'm not really sure. I don't remember being a huge Lamar Odom fan, so I don't know. Must have just been like in a pack I opened and I just kept it. Wait. Yeah, yes, especially loot cards can go for thousands. Look to see if any scratch off areas on them. I don't know what loot cards are. Scratch off areas on them. Are you fucking with me, Tommy? Are you I can't tell. I can't tell if you're giving like serious legit information or if you're just trying to have me like scratch and sniff on live. Yeah, MetaZoo is seriously popular. I think MetaZoo, I think it's just a phase. I don't know what it is with MetaZoo. I had a little stack of them here somewhere. MetaZoo is hot though. It's really hot. Like all of my game stores are now stocking up on MetaZoo. They're all selling booster boxes and singles, and I have no idea where it came from. Loot cards have codes to scratch off for in-game content. Huge money. Really? Do you mean for what did I just show? Just show? Not Magic the Gathering, Warcraft? Or is loot cards its own thing? Thank you, Paul, for clarifying, because I know you would never lie to me at all. Yeah, World of Warcraft. Is loot cards related to World of Warcraft? Or are loot cards a completely different genre? I know a lot of people played it in the army all night long. All night long. Did you guys know, did anybody know, for Zygon, though, and anybody else who lives in Cali or that area, did y'all know that technically for me, yesterday was National Sex Day? How did I not know that? About like 30 minutes before the day ended. I could have celebrated all day. How did I not know that? Oh, it's for, wow, I got a shitload of Warcraft cards. Like the most of them were Warcraft. And I've only gone through this many, and there's about like 400 times this amount. Jen, I woke up. Roman! Hey, Roman! What is going on? Well, thank you. You woke up. You knew telepathically that I was streaming. You scratch the code and get the loot in game. Wow. Wow, what? That is really cool. I don't know. I mean, do they look different? Like, do they look any different than a regular card? They have to be unscratched, though. Where would it be, on the front or the back? And do they look like this? Just type WoW in eBay. WoW TCG loot card should autocomplete top search. Okay. Man, that's cool. Wait, what did Christy? Yes, WoW is still a... Okay, so for World of Warcraft. Yeah, I just didn't know if loot was like a sister thing or if it was still strictly related. Thanks, guys and gals. That's pretty cool. Now I'm going to have to look through them. They have a gray area to scratch on front like a lottery ticket. Heck yeah. I mean, I don't really know much about World of Warcraft. Like as far as the cards go, the trading cards, this was one. Even Magic, I couldn't really get into. I was so involved with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, and they all to me were really hot and kind of big around the same time. And you know, when you're 10 years old, financially, you don't have that kind of money to figure things out. Front in the description area. Okay, I'm gonna have to look through. I'm gonna have to look through all those now. Yeah, the whole box is full. Like I can't even I can't even lift the box. I don't know how. I don't even want to say like the shipping, but I don't know how he was able to ship that whole box. It was so freaking heavy. Jen just started scratching off. I want to see someone win $1 million. Yeah, I no, I'm not gonna scratch Roman. They have to be unscratched. Is the card completely worthless if it is scratched? Maybe I should just have, that's what you did, Paul, which I think was really cool. Is that you did your first couple of Magic streams and let the audience teach you, which is the best way. I mean, look, all I did was just talk, all I did was say World of Warcraft, and I'm learning a lot from the audience. And this isn't even like a World of Warcraft audience, it's just people who know things. So maybe I should have, or maybe the group stream that I'm doing with a little bit of everything, I can learn a little bit of everything, and then I can promote. That's what I'll do. And then I'll just promote a World of Warcraft stream, a Magic stream, a Yu-Gi-Oh stream, and so forth. Oh, Christy, nice. They obviously sound very rare then. Came off a pallet. I have no idea. Did he just throw them all in the box like you told him to, Paul? Because I was thinking, I knew you were being serious. I was like, Paul's being serious to just throw them in a box, to make it easy because they're not going far. But I was curious if he would do it or not. I was wondering if he would just throw them in a box. Sunny, what is up, Sunny? Hello, hello. Good evening, Sunny. Are you working? Okay, you do that. I will go make myself a steak. Rowan, you just woke up. Why are you eating a steak? Is it kind of like breakfast? I like steak and eggs for breakfast. Medium rare for me. Yeah, me too. Medium rare is my favorite. What's everyone's favorite way to cook a steak? Except Misha. Anybody else? Sorry, doesn't like talking about meat. I don't know. I didn't open it yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's right. You said it's somewhere in your death pile. Manly stuff. Good for you, Sonny. Do the dish. I hate doing the dishes. I freaking hate doing the dishes. I don't have a dishwasher though, but I don't know. I never really liked dishwashers. I don't know why. But I really don't like doing the dishes. Like I would rather clean the restroom, scrub the commode, do all of that versus doing the dishes. I don't know what it is. I really don't know why at all, but hey, nobody else answered me. We were all way too like involved with the cards and loot. So did nobody else know that today or yesterday was National Sex Day? Or am I the only one that actually cares and would celebrate that holiday? No, what not name is Happy Nipples 24/7. Close. Maybe I'll change it to that 24. I like how you added the 24/7 in. Cook it till it's dead. Okay, so Christy loves well done, extra crispy. I have to wake up at 6 to go to the garage sale. So if I eat a steak now, I won't sleep at all. Maybe I'll go to garage sales early in the morning. It's so freaking hot. Like by 10 o'clock, I don't want to, I have no interest to go to yard sales by 10 o'clock. It's just too hot. Medium rare or bust. Medium rare is definitely my favorite, but most of the time, like restaurants, unless it's a really good restaurant, I think that they get scared to undercook it, so they end up overcooking it a little bit. So, which I like medium. Like I can eat medium just fine, but my preference is medium rare. Leaving you two just had organic shrimp the other day. Didn't think about what I ordered until biting into it. Wait, I'm a little lost. Do you eat vegan too, but not all the time? Or did you think that ordering shrimp organic was being vegan? Yeah, that is every day, Sunny. That is every day. But I mean, it's like Valentine's Day, love, right? It's supposed to be every day, but you go extra hard on it. You go extra hard that day. So next year I'll be ready. Next year I'll be prepared to celebrate the holiday properly. No problem, man, with asparagus. Yeah, I love asparagus. You don't get in. Yeah. Paul, get out of here from me. That's every day. You don't have time. You have zero time. Okay, all right. That's why everybody skipped around because they celebrate every day. Good for you, Mark. Yeah, that's how it's been here too, Sonny. That's how it's been. No bueno. I think it's Angel. Hi, Angel. How are you? Is it really Donald Duck's birthday today? That is coming in with some very random knowledge. Sex needs more than a day. Should be a month-long event. It also needs a parade. I, I like where your thought is at right there. Can you imagine a sex parade? Oh man, that might happen one day. Yeah, yeah. Mark, the yard sales. A lot of people they'll go to about two, one or two because they're freaking crazy. I think Texans are just used to the heat and stuff, so they'll just stay out. Um, but now by 10 o'clock, I'm like, okay, if I didn't find anything good, then that's it. I'm just gonna miss out. 30 seconds and I'm wow. Paul, there you go. I celebrated with you, Jen. Don't mind the bump in hours you got from our quality time. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Good night, Mark Zygon. Good night. You're so usually what? Oh, are you, Mark? You're in Texas? Quality time. Yeah, Roman. That's OnlyFans. I have a quality time option. I'll go 2 minutes strong, but usually done 30 seconds and I just fade. Well, at least you put in a little bit more effort than Paul, Sonny. Yeah, it doesn't help, Angel. It doesn't help that my cheeks were already very red. I came here straight post run. So, so yeah. Cute. What's going on? Cute. Hustle cute. What where okay, yeah. So you're still early. It's still early for you, Q. What are you up to? Are you working? Are you editing a video? I feel like you post video, you put videos out right about this time. Did you drop a video? Not sure. Fort Worth. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, Paul, why don't kind of try to expand a little bit. Turn that 30 seconds into a minute, you know? So if you eat organic food, you may go longer. Is that why you do it, Sonny? You eat the organic so you can have that extra minute and a half? Angel, what are you doing? Are you working right now? Are you taking it easy? Just chilling? Not yet, not yet. But you probably are working on it though, aren't you, Q? You guys, if y'all aren't following Hustle Q, I mean, it's not like sorry, Q, I don't have thousands of people to promote you. Hey, he's got such good content. He's so fun. He's got a fun if you're smarter than a reseller live. He drops a lot of content. He has a lot of knowledge. He sells on a lot of platforms. He's a cool dude. I have no idea, Q, why you're growing so slowly. I don't know anything about YouTube, so it could be very obvious, but I don't know. I don't know why you're growing so slowly, but I know you're gonna hit that 1K eventually. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Hustle Q, definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out. Wait, what? The UK reseller finally went to next level at selling nudes on OnlyFans. Wait, what? I thought people were already selling nudes. I guess that was just me. But organic is really organic. That's a good question. That's a good question, Sunny. Ah, you're cleaning the garage. Very natural. Don't panic. Go organic. Q, we're talking about, for you, it's still National Sex Day, Q. So you got some time if you want to, go celebrate with the wifey real quick, get in the holiday spirit. For me, I missed it, unfortunately, but I'll be prepared for next year. So we're talking about Philly Flipper can go 30 seconds, and Sonny called him out and said he can go 2 minutes. Nobody else has put in the times yet, but that's and we're talking about steak. We're talking about meat. We're talking about sex and meat. How everyone likes their steaks. I was growing slow for years until recently. Just keep doing. Yeah. No, definitely. I don't. Q, I think you is great. You have fun with it. You seem to do really well. I can tell have improved. I think if I grew quick, if I gained like a lot of followers, I think that would be I think that would scare me away. I wouldn't want. I like having the group that I have. I like being able to have like low standards. Nobody expects much from me, and I love it. I like being able to talk and get to know the people that I know, and meet a new person every now and then, here and there, at a slow, steady pace. You can get a good look at a T-bone steak by look. Yeah, you can if you want to go that far, Sonny, or you can just tell yourself that the label doesn't lie. She has some fire pics. Sal, you're my number one customer. Robin, what does that even mean? You can eat the steak for 3 hours. What does that mean? Give me a can of corn and Pepsi and I'll be ready to go again in 2 minutes. What show was I watching where Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I think. Was it Danny DeVito? I can't remember what show I was watching, but the guy found the trick to going longer with his wife, and it was keeping oh no, it was Seinfeld. It was Seinfeld. George kept a sub sandwich in the nightstand drawer, and he kept a radio so he could listen to the baseball game and he could eat a snack. so that he could last longer. You gotta get that stuff from somewhere. I bet you people really do that. Just got back from a trip for my counseling session for my addiction, 2+ years sober now. 3. Oh, Angel, congratulations. Congratulations. That's very cool. Very good of you. Very strong. Good for you. I hope the session went well. Really? Well, I don't know what to say. So cute. If you need to leave for 2 minutes to go celebrate with the wife, that's okay. I'll see you here in 2 more minutes. You don't have to say anything. I mean, a reseller. That was in UK reseller community. I'm sure lots do need to find. Oh, I get it. I totally just, to me, like it was just reseller talk, but yeah, an actual reseller doing it. I get you. Yeah. Very smart. Very smart. Oh, thank you, Misha. Thank you. I had it up. I had it in a clip, and I didn't want to look too much of a mess, so I figure at least I can do is put my hair down. South on the VIP tier. Yep. Special perks, special access. At least 4 minutes. Solid time for me is like 2.5 minutes on one side, 2.5 on the other, depending on the thickness. If I get a thick piece of meat, then we go a little longer. The longest yard. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Misha. I might be related to George Sonny. That's what you do, but instead of a sub, you keep a can of corn. Yes, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Good job, Seinfeld lover. Yeah. He was trying to multitask. Definitely, congratulations, Angel. Thank you, Sonny. Yes, definitely deserves that. I just think about what I got to this. I didn't expect that from you, Q. Yeah, yeah, he did. George is very clever. He's very clever on how to consistently be lazy. Pastrami is the most central of all the cured meats. Hey, it would be smart if you had like some oysters, right? Some oysters next to you. Keep things fiery. I watch Harry Tomato during sex. Promise you can go. Jesus, Tommy. Mango is the trick, though. Apparently, mango would be a little bit easier to kind of eat versus like oysters, during the moment. I'm not sure. Tommy's delirious at this point. During his video, Roman. That's like Q too. Q's like, oh, what's he picking up? Cameron! Yo, Cameron. Yes, this is really late night for you, Cameron. Are you off tomorrow? What are you doing awake? Are you watching The Boys? Are you binging? I'm very curious. I freaking promise. Anybody who likes very unique, completely different type of superhero movie, The Boys, Amazon Prime. Definitely. No, Roman, that Pac-Man does not want to be sold. He's my friend. He's my buddy. This really is a lie. Late night sweat session. I just titled it that because like I was sweaty and I sat down and I was making the title and I thought, man, I stink so bad. I was like, I'm gonna call this a sweat session, because it can kind of work for literal, and I thought I was gonna work. I thought I was gonna keep working and doing some stuff. But yeah, that's not happening at all. I really wanted some oysters the other day. So my family has been in town for the past 2 weeks. They left already a couple days ago. But we went to go eat at a nice restaurant downtown, and they had on the menu they had oysters. They were out. They were out. I was so bummed. I really felt like some, but I got ceviche instead, and that was really good. Tommy, don't be mean. That's just mean. Mango help George. That's what it is, mango. I'm half asleep, half I don't know. You're half asleep and you're half involved with us. Cameron, did you celebrate National Sex Day yesterday? Oh wait, is it still today for you? It's still today for you, right? I get confused. I get mixed up a little. He gets lifted by a crane, Roman. Jesus. Yeah, so now just watch. Did you watch the third season, the first episode though? Just fast forward to the miniature guy. You just have to watch that scene, Cameron. I was gonna tell you because it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's completely like weird. But third season, first episode, maybe 10 minutes in or something. It's freaking hilarious. Does anybody else watch The Boys? If nobody really watches it, good night, Cameron. If nobody can just talk about the scene, it made me cringe a little bit. It made me cringe just a little. More foreplay, gentlemen. Yep, and Sal is right. I think I don't think Sal can be wrong. Take yourself out and take a minute. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Sal, nothing wrong with that at all. Take a little break, take a drink of water, catch your breath for, a good minute, and get right back at it, right? I mean, when you work out, you just don't go nonstop. You usually take a little break, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. Wait, what did Sonny say? Oh, more from me, Misha. The Boys. Yeah, yeah. Euphoria, it is. It is nuts. If you can get through Euphoria, you can get through The Boys. Completely different contents, but the Boys is pretty it's pretty nuts. It's on Amazon Prime. Have Winnie Cooper beat you all? Here we go. Here we go. I think all of you secretly like really admire him. I think you guys admire him. He's in your daydreams. He's in your night dreams. He's in your wet dreams. there's gotta be a reason why. My first idea of a YouTube channel was Salvadorable's tips for dicks. What? Okay, what would that have been about? Because oh, Sal, that's very clever. That is very clever. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you go that route? What happened? I would watch and I would sub. Winnie the Pooh. Maybe, Sal, maybe. But you're just too Salvadorable for me to admit that you're wrong. Sonny, I just followed Harry. Hey, I have no problem. I have no problem with Harry Tornado. He makes solid videos. Would I listen to him when it comes to reselling? Absolutely not. Does he seem like a decent guy? Sure. Do I know? No. Would I just blindly trust him? No, not at all. But I wouldn't blindly trust or, respect a lot of people. So, but I got nothing against him. I like a year ago or so, um, a year, maybe a little over a year, I messaged him a few times on Instagram and like some questions and just kind of different things, all YouTube related, um, and like some stuff about like golf and running and things like that. But it was just really, it wasn't like to learn, it was kind of other stuff. And he responded back like in detail and a lot and seemed to have like a nice communication. And he wasn't as big as he is now, but he still had, I don't know, like 60,000 followers or something. And I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, like actually making huge efforts to respond. There's other people who like I, sent a message to just about random stuff, and they have 5,000, 6,000 followers, and they could kind of care less. So I got nothing bad to say about him. I don't watch him at all anymore because I don't have time for just entertainment videos for people that I don't really care about, if that means anything. And I can't learn anything from him, so. Wait, what the tip is all you got? Yes. Okay. So I'm just gonna say it. This is just for anybody. You guys are probably never gonna watch the show. The Boys, a superpower. I think he was called the Tick or something. He could shrink down. He could shrink down real tiny, like Ant-Man. So he could shrink real tiny. And his thing was, there was a guy who said, "I want you inside me," and I'm thinking, okay, it's just like a gay scene or whatever. And he shrinks down tiny, and I'm thinking, what the heck, is he gonna go into his butthole? That's what I'm thinking. And the guy slaps his penis on top of the table, and he goes inside his penis. And I'm already like, wouldn't that be uncomfortable? It's very, very vulgar, so I won't get into like super detail. Anyway, something happens, and he ends up going big. So he just like splits the guy in half from the inside. And it was very unexpected. And it was very, very intense. And as soon as I saw that scene, I thought, oh yeah, this season's going to be good. It's very cringy though. I don't know. It's cringy, but like in a good way. Hey, Misha, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Like honestly, if I, seen him out or something like that, or went to whatever convention, and I feel like I could have a conversation with him. I respect his hustle for sure. It takes balls to do what he does. Huge gargantuan balls for Melman. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, he said from the beginning, I think that's where, like, I don't know, misinterpretation or whatever is from, that he literally wanted to make a YouTube channel and he wanted to grow on YouTube, and he was finding ways, doing research. And that's what I remember. Like that, this was a long time ago when he made this video or was live or something. And I'm like, well, he's very transparent that he just wants to grow. And so then he came across reselling channel and said, well, I could do that. Like, that might be kind of cool. What's this reselling about? And said, well, I'll do that, and then I'll make my channel about reselling. And he was doing well, and that's like where it kicked off. So he's always been a YouTuber first and foremost. So doing whatever he needs to, for the audience and the growth and all that. But of Harry's new garage and his ability to grow fabulous locks of hair. I didn't know he got a new garage, so that would be nice. I love to clean out my garage or shed enough to where I can really get, because my garage has a restroom and shower in there and water connection. So ideally that would be nice to make this room available. But when I first moved here, it was very important to not have a spare bedroom because I didn't want a family to stay over. I wanted to make sure there was no option for any family to ever stay here, like planned out, which, may be kind of mean, but I just like my privacy. So it works great, but it might be nice to kind of have this room for something else. I work with youth, so not a smart idea to have a channel like that. Oh yeah, that's why you didn't do it. Just tips for dicks that don't know how to treat a lady. Oh, okay. I get it. No, that would have been, yeah, that would have been cool, but I get it. Yeah. That might have looked bad if they found out it was you, Sal, at work. Yeah, that's a very smart idea because it's got like a good title pun name to it. But yet it's got like a classy, helpful actual channel, which could be fun and educational at the same time. Tommy just angry that Tornado got more shoes than him. Yeah, but what kind of shoes? That's the question. So Tommy seemed to really have nailed down the quantity and quality part, which is very hard to do in any category. To put a disclosure in the video, don't try this at home. Dave is a nice guy, NC picker. Yeah, Dave seems cool. Dave seems cool. He definitely doesn't seem to take himself too seriously, at least not in like the YouTube social media kind of world. And that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't like when people take themselves too seriously. It's a turn off in a lot of ways. Carrie is super laid back. Been running into him and Dawn often. Wait, Sonny, do they live in Las Vegas? I thought he was just there visiting. I didn't realize like he lives there. Don't work in the world we live in right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. You should make the channel already, Sal. Like just create the channel so that you have the name and stuff so that it's there for whenever you do decide. Oh gosh, Dave is one of the nicest yet funniest people I've ever met. I don't follow Carrie at all. I don't really watch too many of their videos. No real reason, no real reason. It's just I kind of already watch who I watch, and if I'm watching anything new, it's not really reseller related. But I mean, if they go live, like on their podcast, then I'll watch the live because I think they're very good live. I'll jump into like Carrie's auctions every now and then on Whatnot. He usually has a fun auction going. $25 by $30 garage. What is up? I don't know who you are. Should I know who you are? I'm so sorry. Have you been watching my channel and you don't look familiar to comment. Did you come over from Whatnot maybe? Either way, thanks for hanging out. Hello. Probably gonna end it soon because I'm officially ready since I'm not working, you know what I mean? So I think I should just go and take a shower, get clean, and then maybe that would like inspire me to get some work done. Carrie's probably the funniest person I've ever spoken to. Dude is hilarious. This humor kills me. Yeah. Yeah, they have I think Carrie and Dave together have a really, really good like relationship to kind of bounce off of because their humor I think is very different, but both really good. And he's pretty smart too. Like him, I don't know his wife's name. What was his wife's name? Sunny Dawn? Is that it? They actually seem really smart, really, really business savvy. Not saying that Dave doesn't, just Dave, the reselling part, I think is just a little extra. They just moved here a couple weeks ago. Oh, that's what happened. They moved. Okay, all right. I thought he was visiting. Nice. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice to have an actual reseller friend or somebody that you really like and can get along with to meet up every now and then to go sourcing or to hang out or something. 25 by 30. So yes, Whatnot. So you're coming over from Rich and Melissa. Wait, Hey, Richard, what's going on? Are you and Melissa awake right now? How is the retired life? Heard you were retired. Are you enjoying it? Are you making a lot of stuff? Or are you just kind of like lounging around? Tell me I should sold shoes. Good job, Roman. Congratulations. Gary puts my Spanglish to shame. Very smart guy. I caught him up one day. A few times later, we were thrifting. Very nice. So does he speak Spanish or he just speaks better Spanglish? Hash info. That's another new name on here that I don't recognize. Hash info. Hello. Hi. Do I know you as well? Keen sandal. Nice. How much did they sell for, Roman? Where are the doggies? Well, so I ran out of dog food yesterday and I had some time during the day. I just did not want to drive out in the heat to go to the grocery store for just dog food. So I ended up making them some boiled chicken and rice. So I was like, I'm just going to feed them some rice and chicken. But I didn't feed them, I think, like as much as I would have, just because I didn't want them to really get used to it. So Max, my English bulldog, is out in the hallway whining right now because he's spoiled and he's chunky and he's hungry. And Luke is probably, I don't know, Luke is probably up on the bed or something. If I leave the door open, he'll jump in there on the bed. But they're active right now. You might start, if you start to hear Max whining right outside this door, then that's like really, okay, I gotta go. Keen and Meryl sell fast. Meryl don't always sell real fast for me. I don't know, maybe I price them too high. Keen sells very quick for me all the time. Meryl, I don't know, sometimes Meryl takes a couple months, which I don't, maybe that's fast. But Tommy, when you say something sells fast, in my mind, I'm thinking that you mean like a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks maybe. Kevin's always getting in Carrie for not recording. Him and Dave are always getting on him for like not recording when he's out and about, like to make YouTube videos and stuff. I wouldn't really do that either. Like when I'm like in the moment doing something or like meeting somebody for the first time, I don't really think at all to like record it or to make a video about it. I just want to just enjoy the moment and like the experience and stuff for the first time. Trying to get stuff done. Good, Richard, good. I'm glad. Are you working on any cars right now? Roman keeps an eye out for UFAs. Tell Melissa hello if she's awake. I don't know. This is kind of late for Melissa. Melissa's an early bird. UFOs? Thrifts haven't caught on. 40 to 70 a pair. Insane. UFOs. I'm writing that one down, Tommy, because I've never have a little list. UFOs. I have NP Pro Neck to make sure I remember that's Mark. I have Loot and I have UFOs. That's all. I'm writing myself little notes to look this stuff up. I learned it from Reselling 101 manual. Oh, okay. Great, Roman. Now you just made me feel dumb. He's fluent in Spanish. Had a degree. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've heard him say little words here and there, but I've never actually heard him speak Spanish. That's good. I was teaching myself Spanish for a couple months, and I was doing well, like learning. And then I go to garage sales, and a lot of people speak Spanish, or I go to restaurants, and I'll start the conversation in Spanish. And then they communicate back, and I'm like, whoa. This is not how they're talking to me on the videos. So I think that the Spanish here is just so mixed. Spanglish, Tex-Mex, it's a little bit like Mexican, a little bit Spaniard, a little bit like Italian. I don't know what it is. It's completely mixed. It's gibberish. It's probably a lot of self-taught Hispanics. And I can't really understand any of them. and I couldn't really speak back very well. And I don't know, I just kind of stopped. I slowed down because I wasn't getting anywhere. It's hard. It's hard to learn a language. And Spanish should be easy because it's everywhere, but I just feel like Spanish has like 5 different versions of it, so it's just so hard. I keep canned chicken, carrots, peas, and green beans stocked in the pantry. There you go. Yeah, I thought about putting some carrots in there, but I felt like I would have had to cook them a little bit, and I thought about it after the fact. So I didn't put carrots, but that's, yeah, I'm going to do that in the morning. I don't know if I have any peas. I have green beans. That's a good idea. I can mix some green beans and carrots. I kind of cook them together just to soften it up a little. Yeah, I gotta stay prepped. I know, I know. My canned good pantry always goes down. McDonald's is 1 block away. Get Max a burger. Yeah, McDonald's is right around the corner. Poor Max. No, Max is fine with chicken and rice, and then he'll get some carrots in the morning. But I do have some big bones I let them chew on. He's not starving. He's got extra fluff to hold him over for one more night. Jen just lists all shoes for $1 with free shipping. They will sell fast. Is that what you learned in your 101 class, Roman? Yeah, you know what it was? Or what I've noticed that it is with the Merrells is the hiking shoes, not the sandals, just like the actual tennies. I've noticed that the hiking shoe moves slower than the sandals specifically. I don't really find a lot of Merrell sandals. I found maybe 3 or 4 pairs since I've been reselling. Yeah, see, Misha, I know. Just go get him a burger. Okay, maybe I'll do that. McDonald's is 24/7. Maybe I'll leave here. I gotta take a shower though. I gotta take a shower. You start to feel like that kind of grossness. And I feel like before the run, I was out and about doing stuff and it's humid. So if I'm outside for a few minutes, like I get sticky, but then I come inside and then like it cools off, but then I left to go running. So it's like layers of sweat and they all smell different. And then take a picture of your sold stack. Yeah. Yeah. I had meant to do, like, I did that stack photo video or stack photo on Instagram, like let's talk about stacks, so that people, because they see them all the time, but for me it wasn't enough money. Like I looked at it and I said, wow, I did not make enough money to put in all this work for shipping. And that's when I thought, well, I need to do like a photo of this. The very next day I sold only one item. It was a card, but it was a $225 card. And I thought, man, I should have just waited one day, because then I could have done like, which pile do you think I made more money on, or something like that, or which pile sold for more. Because yeah, like it was just one, and it's just in I basically just shipping it like in a nice little envelope. Well, actually, I put it in a flat rate envelope. I did put that, but still, it's a little thin envelope, one package versus a mountain of boxes. And anybody would see that and think, oh, she only had one sale, or, oh, wow, she did great, she had all those sales. But really, just that one sell was equivalent, and I put way less time, way less effort, way less packaging supplies. But sometimes they can be motivational, those photos. And make a YouTube video. Yeah. Sell a buttload of shoes for $19.99 on Posh and take pics for Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. And I got inspired. Like when I first started on Instagram, I started on Instagram because everybody I was watching on YouTube when I was restarting reselling would always say, follow my Instagram, and I post more and I post this. So I created an Instagram to follow all of those people, to see what else that they were posting and brands and stuff. And that was a huge thing, right? Like the Posh packages is a huge thing. Those get the most likes, they get the most interest, the most views, you get the most respect if you have the most packages. And it was inspiring, it was motivating. And then like you get to a point to where you realize, but how much profit did I really make? Am I really proud of this stack when I sold 10 items for $10, and the Poshmark fees, it's $7, and all these items cost me $5. So really I'm making $2 per item, but it looks like I made a lot just because I have a lot here. But I do like to see them because it is kind of still mentally, it's just motivating, even though it doesn't make any sense. So every now and then I like to put one out because it's kind of like either for a specific reason of that, to say it's not what you think, it's not as good as you think, or maybe like I'm just proud because I work so hard. Pickle Styles, what is going on, Pickle? Mind if I call you Pickle? I have no idea. I don't work for Whatnot. I don't know how hard it would be. I would imagine no, because I think that they've been hiring. They've been hiring for a lot of different positions. That doesn't mean, I guess, that it's easy to get hired, but I'm not sure. The gen after that I graduated. Congratulations. Congratulations, Roman. Can you give us advice on how to start off on applying for so do you mean like applying to be a seller? If you apply to become a seller on Whatnot, you're not technically employed by Whatnot. We have nothing open past 10 anymore. Really? If you have a pulse, you are accepted now. That's they're onboarding so many. I love it, right? I don't want to see, everybody get denied and the frustration and all that. And of course, as long as I was accepted, I did like that it was harder to get in because now there's tons of sellers, and I feel like there's way more sellers than there are buyers. And that's why things are kind of hard right now, on top of the summer slowdown and everything else. But there are a lot more sellers than buyers. So a lot of people who were buying started seeing how much fun it was, started spending a lot of money and saying, man, I need to sell some of my stuff to make money for what I'm spending. How do I become a seller? So then they wanted to learn how to become a seller, and everybody wanted to promote, for them to sell. And so now they're sellers and they've slowed down on buying. So yeah, employment, what is that? Yeah, I know. Hey, don't rub it in, Rich. Don't rub it in. I would just say, honestly, pick a newer category. They have so many categories now. I would pick a newer category. I think if you apply in trading cards or vintage tees, maybe Legos, Funkos, I think all of those categories are a little bit more saturated. Not saying that you would get denied automatically, but I think it's better if you apply in one of the newer categories, something that you actually have stuff to sell for, though. So I would just look, it depends on what you have to sell. But if you have something that would fit, because there's a lot of items that will fit multiple categories, just try to apply in that category. And they really do care a lot about either a social media presence or proof of sales and inventory. So if you can show all three of those, then that would be great. I obviously don't have a social media presence, it's not anything like everybody here. I love it. This is perfect for me. But when you think about what a social media presence is, that's 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's 10,000 followers on Instagram. That's, I don't even know, with TikTok or anything else. So to me, that I really didn't have. But I was on Instagram and I was on YouTube. So at least I can show that I am involved in social media already and I am streaming already. And then for inventory, that was easy. That was easy for me. I had a crap load of inventory. I have a crap load of inventory. So I was able to show all of my inventory stuff to sell. Plus I've sold on other platforms. So I was able to provide my links to my stores on other platforms, and they can review and see, how long I've been selling, how much I've sold, what my feedback is. So I think that helped a lot because I was able to hit kind of every category, even if it wasn't the best. But if you are, pickle, I've heard that a lot of people say if you do have, like, if you know anybody at all, like right now, because they're so accepting, especially in the newer categories, they want people. So if you know anybody already who is selling and whatnot, a lot of people are promoting or like sending an email recommending. And as long as somebody who's already selling and whatnot recommends you, for the most part, as long as that seller has good feedback, good standards and stuff like that, they will really take a good look at you and accept you a little bit easier. Sal, whose channel is that? Is that your new channel, Sal? Did you just create it? Did you just create your new channel? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people. I hear a lot of people who are getting denied, Misha. A lot of people, and they have and actually denied, not just not responded to. There's still a good group of people who have not gotten a response, but and those people, the people who like say they applied a month ago, 2 months ago, and they haven't heard anything, for the most part, if somebody reaches out to whatnot and they're a seller and they say, hey, so-and-so submitted an application, they'd be great on here. They have this inventory, they have this media presence, whatever. Can you take a look at their application and see what's going on, what the delay is? Then most of those people are getting passed in. But the people that are getting denied, the reasons that have been shared with me are not proof of not enough inventory. That seems to be like the biggest denial reason, that they just don't think that they have enough inventory to maintain consistent streaming, or not enough social media presence. So the only thing I can think of is that they really don't have any social media presence by not enough. So maybe the bare minimum, like me, having a few hundred subscribers here and 1,000 on Instagram, maybe that's enough to just show a presence. I'm not really sure, but those are really the two main reasons that I have been told and I have heard about why they're denied. Yeah, there's no, Tommy, there's no real rhyme or reason behind it. I think it just depends on who on the receiving end gets the application. Maybe who those people know, if you know somebody. I'm not trying to talk crap, but I would have picked others over some people I've seen accepted. Oh yeah, Misha, 100%. Me too. Me too. Say names, Misha. Say their names. Say their names. That was the beer talking, Misha. Do it. Peer pressure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you want to, you can, but. Is that what it is, Sal? Let me click. I'm going to click on it on my computer. Salvadorable's tips for dicks. Everyone, Sal dropped the link. He only has 2 subscribers. There's more than 2 people in here. Go subscribe if you want tips. If you're a dick, or if you know a dick and you think that they could use some tips, there you go. Whenever that happens. Good job, Sal. Let me see. Sal says, hit the tip button for notifications. Hey, that's very clever. Very clever. Wait, just started your channel. Rich, do you have an actual like channel? Like, are you making content video? I know you can't drop your link in here, but I'll write down your channel name. What are you doing? Are you doing like restoration videos or something, or? Very good. Yeah, restoration videos. Those have to be doing pretty well, huh? How's it going? How do you like it so far? I mean, literally hear people saying they want to go and whatnot to dump crap not worth listing on eBay. Yeah, there are a lot of people like that, but see, aren't succeeding. Those people aren't doing well. Whatnot buyers don't want crap unless they can get it for like $1, you know. But you buy crap at estate sales all the time, at garage sales all the time. You can get it for $1, $2. You know, there's people like that will bid and buy stuff from me that I know they don't really want, but in their mind, like it's $2 and they can sell it and support me at the same time. So they're like, okay, yeah, I can resell this. So that's great when there's resellers in the auction, because I don't put anything up for anything less than what I want to make and need to make sure I'm making a profit. A lot of my stuff I get for free. A lot of my stuff I get for dirt cheap. 25 cents, 50 cents. My average on anything for Whatnot is super low. My family gives me stuff all the time, a lot of different categories, video games and plush and clothing and hats, all sorts of stuff that's perfect for Whatnot, DVDs, CDs, media, all of that stuff. So most of the time, if I can run 40 items and all 40 items sell for $2, which that doesn't happen. They, you know, my average sell is higher, but they all sell for $2. My take home on that, my profit is like $1.53 or something, I think, or dollar the opposite. It's like let's just say $1.25. So $1.25 profit on 40 items, and it would take me about an hour and a half to run through that. So the money is good. The money is good. But if I were going out and buying all these items and spending $2 a piece on them, then I would be failing. So that's like, it really depends. It really depends on the type of inventory you get, how much you spend on it, the quality of it. Like cards, I put good cards out. I put good cards out. Now, do people get some good deals? Yes, they do, but they won't keep coming back to me, and they won't occasionally overspend or spend more if I don't provide quality cards. So I'll put out, like I have, you know, my auction tomorrow. It's a $2 start. I'll put cards out there that are valued at $10, $15, $20. And if I can get $10, $12 on a $20 card, I'm cool with that. I'm great with that because I'm still working on mostly my own personal inventory of stuff. And I'm taking a little less money versus having to photograph and deal with eBay or Mercari, you know, TCG Player, anywhere else that I would potentially list these. And it's fast, quick money, and I'm building an audience, I'm building followers, I'm having fun doing it. I love it a lot, actually. Just sub to Sal. Good job, Q. Yes, Misha. Maybe if we get Sal to 1,000 subscribers before he even puts out his first video, maybe Sal, you can do like videos incognito. You know, don't show your face or anything. Like, I'm sure you can find a clever way to disguise yourself. Just have Cameron do your disguise. Car stuff. Cool, Rich. That's very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely subscribe to you. I'll pull up your channel when I end here, and I'll go check it out. A lot of work, but videos are getting better. Yeah, it's a lot of work, especially at the beginning. I can't even imagine like restoration videos and stuff like that. You know, if you're doing cars or furniture or, you know, homes, whatever, you know, that you might be flipping, that's got to be a lot of work to edit, I would think. I mean, do you have multiple cameras set up? Then you have to like take the film from multiple cameras, combine them, and then the different angles and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be a little bit of work. Hey, Misha, there you go. Can I mod in here? Go to channel report moves, put user in timeout at, oh, I can. All right, Rich, I modded you. So you should be able to drop a link. Drop a link to your channel. I mean, you know, we're resellers here, but we're resellers that still have interest in other stuff. So if anybody is interested in restoration car videos, I can't speak, of course, on the quality of the content. I haven't seen it, but Rich lives here locally with me, so really good guy. Him and Melissa. Melissa, if you're there, I won't give Rich all the credit. Hey, ho, let's go, Danica. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just don't necessarily want to promote my lives. I don't know that I'm doing them. And then I kind of get like, the urge, the spur of the moment to go ahead and go live. And I was supposed to be working, so we're just going to call this some free time action instead. What are you doing, Danica? Are you still working? Are you home? Get way more money than they should for stuff people want attention. Yeah. Yeah. Cards is a completely different game. It's a completely different situation on its own. The community, the way to sell, the options, everything is so different that it almost feels like a different platform. I like mixing all the other stuff though. So I make sure to do a solid card stream every week. So same time every week, and it's trading cards. But I still want to mix in other stuff. Like I still, graphic tees, plush, hats, a little bit of media. I don't know if I'll do media now though, until Whatnot, figures out media mail exists. So I do like doing the other categories. So I'll mix it up with something different, like on Tuesday, so that I can move my inventory that I have from, getting it the past weekend or during the week from family and stuff. And I think that helps a lot because completely different viewers, followers, clientele. It's completely different. So it keeps like a really nice flow. And also, like, I try to stream too every now and then 3 times a week. And imagine if I was doing cards 3 times a week, just singles. I feel like it would get so repetitive and so boring. And those people don't necessarily have money or want to buy from me 3 times a week. Yes, it could be a little bit different mix, but it's generally the same people with a couple new ones every time. So I don't think they would all be successful versus they know, okay, I'm only doing it once a week. So they can just spend with me that day. And then stream I do is something different. So it's a different crowd. So I don't, I feel better about that too. Viewers and new YouTubers are thirsty, Misha. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some streams and that's all it is, Misha. They're paying for a chance of recognition. People are pressing for multiple cameras. I have a couple of troublemakers on my channel. Oh, troublemakers. We like troublemakers. Okay, let me click on that. Oh, there you go. 169 subscribers. 169, that's a good number. I'm going to like this video that I'm watching so I can go back and watch it later, but I already love the instant dog action. Oh, that's cute. Okay, now I'm watching that one. Okay, let me get out of there. Very good, Rich. Putting in the doggos. Very smart. Yeah, you can legit like they're like Zygon Tiger and Blue Sun, some Chuck, a different Chuck, not Backroad Bitter. They were in there, and it's kind of slow, so they're getting some really good deals on hats, which is great because I know that they're resellers, and a couple of the hats, they want it personal, then perfect. But I know that they're resellers, so the resellers can buy from me, that I make a profit, and then they can still make a profit, and they'll keep coming and bidding. And of course, I would love to sell the stuff a little bit higher, but if they're all I have, then I'm like super grateful that they're there, because if not, like, the worst thing is to not sell anything. It's to do the work to get the stuff together and then to have everybody pass. And then at that point, like, it's a little bit sad. Like, you feel a little bit sad. It's just work for nothing. Fortunately, that's only happened to me twice, to where the stream's just been really dead. The first time, I think it was me. I think I just didn't have enough variety of stuff. This last time I think it's just the time. I think it's just the time frame. I think it's just like the summer slowdown and all that. Working, yes. Danica, you are always working, my dear. I hope you're having fun too, though. I'm excited. Do you know when you're doing your first? Have you done your onboarding? I know you were accepted, but did you do your onboarding yet? Oh, Misha, thank you, Misha. Yes, he is a dog and cat person. So lots of furry friends. Oh, those are your troublemakers. Okay, I get it now. Four-legged troublemakers. Yeah, I get it. Some things sell differently in other areas of the country. Yeah, whatnot is not like you can't. It's not super expanded yet, like international the way eBay is. So that's why, like right now, if you're not selling internationally, if you don't have international or global shipping on eBay, and your sales aren't going well, then that might be a really good time to open up global shipping or international selling so that you can definitely broaden your horizon and your options, because things might be going a little bit rough here, or people are scared and stuff here, but some countries things are normal-ish. What is going on, Vals? How are you doing, Marcus? You for real live? Wow. Yes, I am live. I'm about to end it actually though. I'm getting a little bit like relaxed. I'm getting a little bit relaxed. I gotta get stuff done. I still have a couple hours ahead of me here, so I am gonna end it. Thank you for jumping in here. Thinking whatnot is hitting snags because of the new shipping. Yeah, now the shipping price, it's still good. It's still very, very competitive with any of the other shipping services, but it's not a dollar good. It's calculated based on weight, based on the items and stuff. So people who were used to paying $1 for an extra VHS now have to pay $5 or $4. Or for like a big plush, people were used to paying $1 to get a second, large plush, and now they're having to pay, $4.50. Is it outrageous? No. Is it too high? No. But when you're used to having such an extremely low shipping cost, it's a huge adjustment. For cards, it is freaking fabulous. Fabulous for cards. It's 25 cents now. So instead of having to pay an extra dollar per card purchase, it's 25 cents. That means you can get 4 more cards for one old shipping fee. That's amazing. That's amazing because the shipping weight is so light on cards that, somebody would buy 6 cards and be qualified for priority shipping already because the ounces, were already so high. So I love it. I love it for trading cards. It's exciting. Even like as a buyer, I love it. So I don't feel like I'm adding on an extra dollar per card. Like, well, the card value is really only 2, and I'm buying it for 2 plus the dollar shipping, then I wouldn't buy it. Now it's 25 cents. So I just kind of, don't even think about that. So for trading cards, it's great. For packs, it's still good for like, if you're doing breaks and stuff. So for a whole pack, it's 50 cents. For like stamps, all the really light like postcards, when it's just singles and stuff, that very lightweight stuff, it's 25 cents and 50 cents. And then when you get to like t-shirts and hats, the little bit lighter weight, but still, not like 3 ounces, it's like $1.50. So that's not too bad. Like the extra $1.50 isn't a big difference for shirts and hats. That's still a really good deal. But after that, when you get into the next realm of like 12, 15 ounces and over, that's when it really starts to add up. You schedule it 2 weeks out. I'm not in a rush. There you go. That's smart, Danica. That's smart. Schedule it, give yourself time to, like, you know, you're approved, figure things out, make some decisions, move stuff around. Richard, why do you have 10 cats now? Where did you get 10 cats from? Why so many? What kind of cards? Trading cards. I do Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, uh World of Warcraft now, Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man, Dragon Ball. I have some of these like kind of military, these military Desert Storm cards. I have some sports cards, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna do Pogs. I'll do Pogs as like giveaway, a little Pog section for like the sports. Lots of different trading cards. I do have some, and I have like a few. This is what I've pulled out so far, but I do have like some different, I guess you just call them more vintage ephemera style cards. Very few sports cards. Oh, the tobacco cards. I do have the tobacco cards. So those are really cool. So I'm hoping that this auction will do very well because it's a good variety. And most of the time, like card collectors, they do collect more than just one type of card. I have like some mini tops, like some from the 50s. So I have a pretty variety. So I'm going to do that next week. And it's going to be my first time doing a plethora of options versus just Pokemon or just Yu-Gi-Oh. That's my thought. It's the change that will sting. The price still good, but it was amazing. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is though, is they're still growing. People are still coming on. There's a lot of people. Okay, so like the posh world is kind of taking over into whatnot now. Tons of the posh girls, which is great because they're bringing a lot more females into the platform. A lot more females. The same thing with Glass. Not saying that Glass is female at all, but there are a lot of female glass sellers that are joining into whatnot, a lot of them. So they're bringing in so many different new types of people, buyers, types of interests. And all of those people aren't used to the dollar extra shipping. They're going to be used to the shipping now. So that's great. It's just going to, the people who are on there, it's going to have to take us some adjustment. But the people who are still coming in, which they're going to be constantly coming in, they'll get used to how it is now and it won't be a big deal. So hopefully the transition phase isn't too long. I don't have those out. It's the look and sees. I only have a few of them, but they're the tops look and sees. I don't remember what year exactly, but I know they're from the 50s. And I can't remember. I have like some generals, or I don't remember which ones I have, but I only have a few of those. I know cards pretty well. I had a card comic store for a decade. Oh, no. What happened? Pogs to the moon. Yeah, I have a few more too. So I think I'm going to do just like little lots of these for giveaways. I freaking love Pogs. I'm keeping all my slammers. I love the slammers, but I'm going to keep those. They find me. Yeah, okay. They just go. I guess probably though, right? I mean, they see all the other cats and are like, "Oh, is this where we belong?" Non-sports cards is what most say. Yeah, but I am gonna have some sports too, so I'm not calling it a non-sports card auction, because I will have like some, large lots of like different, drafts. A little bit of 80s and 90s mostly. So I will have some sports stuff. I have a few here, like, I have some basketball. I have a few baseball. So I will have some sports. So I'm not going to call it a non-sports card auction. It's going to be an everything auction. I was even I was even typing in, but I didn't know if I need to ask Whatnot if I can say this, but I was gonna make my title a card orgy and try to be clever with like my title so that people be like, what the hell is that? What, you know, something to stand out and catch people to draw them in. But I don't know if putting the word orgy on there would be acceptable or not. So I need to email them. I'm going to email Whatnot and ask them because I think that I just think that would be fun. A little bit of wait a minute, what kind of orgy? What's going on here? At least make people, you know, want to stop in and see what the hell I'm talking about. So hopefully that could bring a little bit of a crowd. But I'll see. I'll see. All right, where is my you know how to tell if you have variants or inserts, I'd say to look. Oh, variant, yeah, for the comics. I do, yeah, I do have. Well, I have like I have a group, a comic nerd group, and they have taught me quite a bit. I mean, I don't know a whole lot or anything like that, but I know variants. Some variants can do very well. I have a few. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. Like these I was sorting through right now, and I was trying to decide if I want to do a comic auction on Whatnot. I don't feel educated enough to, like, I don't want to sound foolish. But I do have, like, I know some of these are pretty good and different, like first appearances, like if they have the first appearance. And this one I know is really nice. So I should be able to get, like, the condition I know does matter a lot. This one is actually gradable condition. So some of these I'm looking at to see if I should send them in to get graded. But I know the comic world doesn't like slabs as much as the trading card world. Because if they're slabbed, you can't read them. And I know every now and then a true comic collector would like to go back and read it. So unless they have multiple copies, then they'll get a slab. So I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure on this one. This one I think would grade very, very well. And I think it would look super nice because of the metallic cover. I think it would look really nice in a cover. So this is like stuff with my comics that I kind of go through and try to decide what exactly I want to do with them. And then I have a lot of others that are maybe like valued $4, $5, up to $10 that I feel like would be fun to do a Whatnot auction because I haven't done a comic auction. But I don't know enough. Like, I'm not super comfortable enough yet. I just found a Jordan car that was $60 at most a few years back. Sold it for $600. Nice. Not sure. I know orgy is not a bad word. I just don't know if it would be deemed inappropriate. Whatnot does have now, like when you create your stream, you can put a setting. I forget how they word it. Like, will there be inappropriate or will there be explicit language? That's what it is. Will there be explicit language? So you can hit yes, like if you cuss a lot, or if you're listening to music, you know, that has a lot of cuss words, or if you're pretty vulgar or something, so that whenever somebody goes into that stream, they get a notification, because there's a lot of kids, you know, that do watch also with their parents and stuff, so that you get a notification saying that, hey, there might be some profanity and stuff in the stream. So I don't think that it's a bad word. I just feel like it might be, I don't know, it just might be inappropriate for them. So we'll see. I was just gonna do it, but I don't want to get in trouble or risk anything. So I'm just gonna ask them first and see what they say. If they say no, then okay, no big deal. Oh, the variants for the cards. Oh yeah, like all the parallel prisms, all of that. I did a sports card auction with any of the cards that I had like that, like my first couple of weeks on Whatnot. I didn't know, like, I didn't want to look up the value and stuff because I didn't really have any interest researching a lot of those cards. I knew none of them were like outrageously worth a lot. So I just did all those during the auction, and I haven't really picked up any more sports cards like that. Now I just kind of pick up any of the vintage stuff that I might find or can get like in a bulk with other stuff. So yeah, I definitely don't have any of those though. Unless his mom got put in Facebook jail for saying "oh" 3 times in one Facebook post. What? She was describing work garden. Oh my gosh. Wow. I love dirty hoes. Can always count on you, not sure. Yeah, oh, that's sad. That's sad. Did she plead her case? Did she explain? Like, I mean, did they go back and look and actually see what the conversation was about? Poor mom. Unless the comics are flawless, like the ones. Yeah, well, this I don't know about flawless. I'm not a grader, but I already know like this one I can sell. I have been offered already 50 for it. And I put the value at about 60, so I am considering that offer, but like I said, I might want to get it graded first. So I just don't really know. But I mean I know that one. I don't know what valuable is to you or not, but to me that's pretty good. To me, if I can sell any comic for 20 bucks or more, that's a pretty solid comic for me because I only spend $1 or so on my comics. What is going on, Carrie? How are you? Was just going to sleep and got a notification. Had to say hi. Well, thank you. I'm just about to end. Actually, I started chatting again. Um, but yes, I'm gonna end here in just a minute. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Good rule of thumb is that names you know. Oh, okay, okay, I get it. Take the 50? All right. Yeah, definitely consider. Yeah, it's in really, and that's what it is. Like, because this was local, they actually looked at it in person, so maybe that's why they thought it was flawless. Hey, Jen, I got 10 minutes left. Gotta go meet the wife. Just need 2.5 minutes. Q, good night, Q. Enjoy the rest of the holiday for the last 10 minutes. Give the wife the best 2.5 minutes of her life. TJ, what is going on? TJ, how are you? What are you doing? Are you waking up? What time is it where you're at? Did you just wake up in the middle of the night or are you up? You too, Carrie. Greg, what is everyone? What's happening? This is like the most awkward time, I feel like, for anybody to be like just jumping on, even all the time zones, because it's like either super, super early or super late already. So what is going on, Greg? I know you don't really have any kind of time zone, really. I feel like you're awake probably all the time. Thank you for jumping in, Greg. Hello. It's 2:52. I'm in the night shift. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep you company any longer. I am going to go ahead and head out. Thank you, everyone, for jumping in and entertaining me and having some fun. Vows, thank you for the info. I appreciate you. Everyone, yeah. Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and end it next time.